What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video we are painting the Thunderbird body, and right now we're going to be dusting off the body, pulling off any excess dust. I did prime the body in white. I did skip that step because, well, it's just primer, not too special, and we're going to go ahead and paint the body white instead right now. So I did speed this footage a lot on the white because you literally cannot see anything that I am doing, literally. So the 3 coats of the white, so all these footage have been split up. Then I'll come back when we are doing our second color, which is the navy blue. Alright, so right now we got the body all masked off, so this is about 3-hour dry time. You want your paint to be completely dry so your masking tape is not going to peel up and stuff. So let it dry for a good amount of time. If you have time, let it dry overnight if so. And we're going to go ahead and mask off the body. I am using frog tape, just in case if you're wondering what kind of tape I'm using. It is painter's tape, so it works really great. And now before we start painting the second color, which is the navy blue, right now I'm pushing down every single piece of tape on against the body as firmly as possible because it's going to prevent any bleed through. Alright, so now it's time to do our second coat, or second color in this case. This is actually your first coat. Now again, you want to make sure you do these 2 tones very light and take it easy. I did a full-on tutorial video on how to do a 2-tone paint job about 1.5 years ago. Go ahead and check that video out. I'll leave it down in the description box below. Now, like in these 2-tone paint jobs, again, you want to make sure you are spraying with the masking tape, not against it, because it's going to create the bleed through and stuff. You don't want that, so make sure you check out that video. It is more in-depth video on that. But again, these 2-tone paint jobs are not the brightest, and this one I did not take it as careful. As you see, my masking tape is not the cleanest on the side body, but I don't really care about that because this car has a lot of decals, and decals are going to cover where the split between the white and the blue is. So I didn't really take it too personal on this masking paint job. And when you see the pictures, you might see some bleed through, or not bleed through, but some edges are not the cleanest, but I don't really care about that because, like I said, this is a decal car. It's full of stickers, so the decals are cover where the split between the blue and the white is. So again, just make sure you keep these coats very light and easy, and yeah, and you'll you'll keep it nice and thin, and make sure your paint is not too thin, because if it's really thin, it will attempt to go under your masking tape, which is what you don't want. Alright, so right here you can kind of call this the third and final coat right here. Now maybe you're wondering why I'm doing this, you know, not letting the paint dry. It's because this paint is drying as I'm literally spraying it. So when I was doing the entire car and I was on the other side, this side was completely dry because how warm it is where I'm spraying. So the paint is literally drying as I'm spraying. So that's why I went ahead and just skipped the drying process and went ahead and did the third coat. As you see, the paint is completely dry. When the eggshell finished look, that's when it is completely dry and it's ready to go. So that's why we did that, and it worked out good. So just in case you're wondering where was the drying process. So, but yeah, when the paint dries, it means it gets kind of warm where you are. So. And there we have it. So as you can see, there's a little bit of a couple of spots that are, you know, masking tape wasn't the cleanest in the middle, but like I said, not a big deal because the decals are uncovered at. So, but yeah, it turned out pretty good. I'm really happy how this turned out. Now we're going to let this dry for about 24 hours before we start putting some decals on. And then next video, we'll show you on how to clear coat it and stuff and all that fun stuff over there. So we might do a short video on how to decal car as well. We're not sure yet, but second video, second part will be clear coating it. But alright guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. Hope you enjoyed, and until next video, we'll catch you next time.